Hey everybody, great to be with you. Wanted to show you what I'm doing today. I am exercising my horse. This is an equicizer. You can make your horse go in different directions, and you can walk your horse, trot your horse, lope your horse. Pretty cool deal. But what I really want to talk to you guys today about is pressure and worries and fears. And you know, my horse right there, Joseph, he was just nibbling some grass in his pasture right there, and I went and put his halter on him and led him over here to the equicizer, and I put him in there and I started that thing up, and I'm asking him to exercise, and I don't know what's going on in his mind right now, but I'm sure that he would rather be doing some other things, and he might be experiencing pressure right now. I don't know if he is or not, but he hadn't been too mad at me since I put him in there. But this just reminds me of my life, you know, because if you're like me, you're dealing with things, you know, like so specifically today I'm dealing with where am I going to rope this summer, and who am I going to rope with, and what am I going to live in. And you know, I have a camper that I live in, and my camper's got a leak, and I just had the mechanic out here, and it's going to take lots of hours and a bunch of money to fix it, and I don't want to pay out of pocket for that. And should I trade in my truck for the RV that I want? Maybe. But I got to fix the totally integrated power module on my truck. That's $1,100. And you know, there's just all these thoughts and feelings that I'm dealing with right now that I don't have the resources to take care of. And I'm not complaining, I'm just giving you an example of what everyday life kind of looks like, you know. And I can only imagine what you guys are dealing with in your life. Maybe you're fearful that you're not going to be able to make next month's mortgage, next month's rent payment, where you're going to live next week. Is your car running? Is it broke down? Are your tags due? Do you have an insurance payment due? If you have a relationship that's been really difficult and you haven't been able to repair that or say the right things, I mean, maybe you're stressed out in different areas of your life, you know. But I just want to encourage you, because I had a phone call with my coach today about the things that I was dealing with in my life. And he asked me a question. He said, "Stacy, where is all that stuff taking place?" I said, "What stuff?" He's like, "All that stuff you just told me that you're dealing with, where is all that happening?" I said, "I guess they're just thoughts in my head. They're not actually happening." He's like, "Yeah, right." And so it's just awesome. It gives me a completely new space to come from when I recognize that actually in reality, that those things are actually not happening to me right now. They're just the thoughts in my head right now. And you know, once you discover that they're just thoughts in your head, there's so many actions you can take after that. It totally frees you up to take action. So one thing I like to do is, when I'm dealing with something, I don't know exactly what action steps to take next, I like to get into my journal, and I like to write in my journal. I like to ask it questions. I'll ask it a question, and then I'll get a different color pen, like a blue pen, and I'll start writing the answer, what I think the answer is. And I don't know if it's right or wrong, but at least it's coming out of my head, and I'm at least getting stuff on paper, and I'm at least writing down pros and cons, and like new stuff pops up for me. But only until I realize that the things that I'm dealing with are just thoughts and they're not in reality happening. That helps me so much. So I want to encourage you guys in your real life to just recognize that those things that you're really dealing with and really concerned about are technically actually not happening. The only thing that's actually happening right now is you're listening to me speak. That's all that's actually happening. The rest is just thoughts. And I know that it feels real. It really does feel real. But anyway, I want to encourage you to take some brand new actions towards the areas of life that mean the very most to you. And journaling works great for me. Maybe getting into communication with someone who you really trust is one thing. Maybe getting into communication with your creator is an awesome thing to do. So anyway, hope you guys are awesome, and give me some feedback on what you guys think. All right, peace out.